Today we tried the most addictive foods in the world.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Today we're gonna be facing off with the world's most addictive foods as determined by actual science.
And this portion of today's episode is sponsored by the Motley Fool, the experts behind Stock Advisor, a service that takes the guesswork out of picking stocks.
Motley Fool Stock Advisor is a subscription stock picking service where members gain access to their library of expert stock recommendations, which are carefully aimed at multiplying your net worth.
And we hear you asking the good questions like, Rhett and Link, how do you stay looking so youthful and vibrant? And why should I trust the picks from Motley Fool Stock Advisor? And to that we say 6 shots of carrot juice and a cucumber mask every morning. And Motley Fool Stock Advisor's average stock pick has returned over 600% as of April 16th, 2021.
Motley Fool members receive 2 brand new stock recommendations every month sent straight to their inbox. And with the stock market being as all over the place as it has been this past year, it's never been more important to know just where to park your hard-earned cash. So visit fool.com/GMM to access a special offer for new members to receive 50% off the Motley Fool's top stock picking service.
Thanks to the Motley Fool for sponsoring that portion of today's episode.
Yeah, okay. We have discovered that there exists in the world of science an official list of the 10 most addictive foods on the planet, and it's already ranked. So what does that leave for us to do? Well, I guess just eat them.
Yeah.
And also to guess their ranking.
Right.
It's time for potatoes, Alfredos, and tasty cream puffs. Which of these foods can we not get enough of?
Boopity boop 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 boop. Research! In 2009, Yale University created the Yale Food Addiction Scale to serve as a standardized tool to identify people with food addiction behaviors. Then the University of Michigan took the research a step further by applying the Yale Scale, I just shorten it to Yale Scale because it's fun to say, to more specific foods within larger categories, and ultimately created an official top 10 list of the most addictive foods.
Now, we have shielded our eyes from seeing this list. So now we're gonna be able to eat them and try to correctly order them according to what science has dictated.
Right.
We're gonna be using this amazing board right here with this amazing man standing right beside it.
Yeah, I'm Chase.
Hey, it's Chase, our research assistant. Okay, in the end, if we do not get 7 out of 10 of the rankings correct, we both have to drink the most addictive milkshake in the world, which is basically all the items that we're gonna be tasting today blended together, which ironically makes that the least addictive milkshake in the world.
Okay.
Let's do this.
What is it?
Cheeseburgers!
This is a big freaking cheeseburger. Ooh, all right, now
Oh, look how juicy it is.
Now,
And I haven't
Stevie,
even taken a bite yet.
you got some science for us, right?
Yeah, I have some addicting info. So,
And I want you to only take
cheeseburgers-
one bite. Sorry,
Oh,
Stevie.
man.
Because
That
the
is
thing
a
is,
tall order.
we gotta see how much you wanna take that second bite.
Well, I'll tell you.
Go
And if
ahead.
I really want to, I'll just take it.
Cheeseburgers are addictive thanks to high doses of fat and sugar, which act the same way as nicotine and other substances do in becoming habit forming.
I really want a second bite.
I really want a second bite.
Cheeseburgers, some of my favorite
I tend to
things.
think that things that have high sugar content are going to be more addictive to things that are meaty and have fat in them.
I think the addiction is like, not if I need another bite, but do I want another whole cheeseburger? And maybe that's just
Am I thinking
us.
about it all the time? Okay, as you can see,
Oh, Chase, you've helped us out here.
Chase has put 3 items on the board already because this would be very, very difficult if we had no help at all. So chocolate ice cream and non-diet soda.
What are you writing, Chase?
Daily affirmations. I'm just trying to get my confidence up.
Well, what did you just say to yourself?
Chase can do anything.
Okay, all right, see?
Actually, just wrote Chase.
Be
can
more
do,
like Chase,
so.
Chase
because
can
Chase
do.
can do anything.
Well,
I don't think this is, I'm thinking like number 6 or 7.
yeah.
Is where this feels
Yeah,
like it's gonna
it's
go
not
to.
as addictive as ice cream and non-diet soda. Yeah, let's put it
7?
let's slot it in at 6.
6.
I like a good cheeseburger.
There it is. Number 6, definitely not top 5. Very good though.
What do we have here? Cake.
But is it cake?
Let them eat cake. Oh,
You've got to cut it to find out. That's how cake works.
Oh, man, that looks like the
We got
cake
this.
from
This doesn't count
Matilda.
as a knife.
You can use that.
Urgh.
Now, you don't even like cake. So
I don't hate cake, but yeah, I'm not addicted to it.
You want science?
yeah,
I want
do.
science.
And I go for this because I actually like cake. You go for the back and you get the icing.
You get a little
Most
bit of...
cakes these days are made with fat substitutes like powdered eggs and processed sweeteners, and chocolate is addictive because of the brain chemical enkephalin
Yeah.
is
Chocolate
heightened
itself is at number 2.
Yeah.
when you eat chocolate. All these things work in harmony to trigger the brain's neurons and make you crave more.
I think that the purity of chocolate and the sugar and the fat and the way chocolate comes together. Chocolate is, I already knew that chocolate, I'm so surprised that chocolate is not number 1. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
No way cake is number 1.
No.
But
I don't-
I can see it being more addictive than ice cream.
Why?
Because ice cream is polarizing to a lot of people. Like, for instance, my wife loves to eat sweets and stuff, but like, she's like, I don't know why you like ice cream so much. And I've heard a number of people say that. So I could put this at number 4 and
I'm
feel
trying to
pretty good
figure
about
out how easily you could get another slice.
I could see it at number 4. I could also see it at number 7, but I just feel like it is probably above ice cream.
For me personally, it's not, but I'll agree with 4, not higher.
Sorry. Let's see.
Yeah. Chase can do anything except find the cake plate.
I also am looking for my glasses. I don't know where those are.
There you go, Chase. There you go. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Fries.
All right. I mean, this is a, tell us why it's addictive, but I'm going to go on a limb and say strong contender for number 1.
Oh, gosh.
The extreme saltiness of French fries triggers dopamine receptors in the brain, and since there's so much salt, your brain wigs out on the insane dopamine high eating fries creates, which is why it's so hard to stop and so easy to crave.
And to me, the added thing is you got the crunch and you got the variety. So there's like this, oh, do I pick a crunchy one or do I want to mix it up and get a floppy one?
As I think
Could be
about
3.
what is more addicting than chocolate,
I don't know what the answer is,
I say you got to go number 1 on this one.
but it's gonna feel good if we put it at 3 now
All right.
and then decide to move it to 1.
You're right.
But demoting French fries is not gonna feel good to anybody.
Put it at 3 then.
3.
3, yeah.
Found my glasses.
I'm feeling good about your glasses and also what we've done so far.
Oh gosh, don't take these away. You still want those fries, don't you?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I
me
mean,
too, man.
yeah, I'm tasting them on my lips and thinking about how great they are.
Will this top it? Cheese! Oh! Now my wife,
What is
I know my wife
Are
would
you
put,
okay?
My wife would put this at number 1. She always talks about cheese. Like, she posts about cheese and plants, but
She's a
a lot of
she's
cheese.
a smart woman. Cheese is one of my favorite
She's a
foods
wonderful
that there
woman.
is.
Cheese is highly addictive because it contains casein, a protein found in all milk products. During digestion, casein releases opiates called casomorphins, which trigger dopamine receptors in our brains.
I want more.
I think this is number 1, but I'm afraid to put it there now because I don't want to demote it later because it'll feel even worse to demote cheese than it is to demote fries. And we were having a discussion at our house.
The game that you're playing right now, though, is, well, first of all, Chase has put himself as number 1. I mean, this is just obscene. The self-affirmation thing has gotten out of hand.
Put it at number 1 just to see what it feels like as we discuss it.
Okay.
Because that's what you want, right? I'm going to be honest. Cheese doesn't do it for me. I'm going to back off of this one.
Yeah, cheese is excellent, and it might be my favorite food. I just don't know. It's either it's right as it is, or they need to switch. But I'm fine with leaving it.
We'll
like
have
it
that
is.
opportunity. 0.
Okay. Cookies.
I don't know why I said 0. I don't know. It's just a word that came out.
My mouth is watering at an alarming rate
These are
during
all
this
the best
entire
foods.
These are
episode.
the best freaking foods.
You want to know about cookies? The sugar and sweetness in cookies trigger our dopamine receptors, and chocolate chip cookies are even more addicting because chocolate chips contain the chemical anandamide, which has been shown to provide a sense of mild, rewarding bliss.
Oh,
These are better than cake
yes.
in terms of addiction level.
All right, let's move cake
Put
down
cake
to
at 7 and put cookies at 4.
4. Yes. I'm addicted to
Nacho cheese chips.
nacho cheese chips.
Similar to French fries, the salt in chips hits those dopamine receptors, but nacho cheese chips are special because their recipe is specifically designed so that no flavor overpowers another. When foods lack a dominant flavor, people don't feel as full and therefore can't stop eating them.
Whoa.
Okay, I was thinking, the thing about cheese, you go to cheese 4 or 5 times and you're like, that's heavy. If you're me, you eat a whole bag of these.
Oh. Now, is it specifically these cheesy chips or is it just all chips?
This category is all chips, but nacho cheese chips are particularly addicting. But it's just chips.
We're going for chips in general.
cheese and
That's going to
chips.
bring it down a little bit. I think these are some of the most, like you said. Wow, that's interesting to think that because it's not one dominant experience, you
don't
go
get
back.
tired of it.
There's more variety in the.
So doesn't that make you think that cheese is not number 1 now?
I think chips needs to go at 3, and then everything needs to move down.
I feel like chips needs to go at 4 and then everything needs to move down.
Cake has just been demoted to number 9.
I keep going back to these though, but I was doing the same thing with French fries.
I'm doing it more with this. I'm sticking with it.
Okay, well, the pressure is on. Whoa. Sounds. Pizza.
Here we have the crappiest looking pizza.
We have the least addictive pizza that you've ever seen.
All right, so we've got to remember the power that true pizza has.
Right.
And again, I'm leaning heavily on my wife again. Her love for pizza is only matched by plants and cheese.
Pizza
Then I'm somewhere lower on the list.
has fat, sugar, and salt, which
got
all
everything.
please the amygdala / Christy. A set of neurons in the brain, and that leaves the brain both happy and wanting more. Also, the combination of crust, cheese, and sauce triggers the part of the brain that loves the umami flavor profile.
Okay,
It's got a lot going for it.
pizza cannot be the last on the list, and we can switch things around now. Then Stevie is going to tell us if we've got 7 right, which means we really got 4 right plus 3 Chase gave us. So there's a little room to work with here.
I think you got to put pizza at number 6 and move everything down. Make cake last. Cheeseburger's next to last.
That we're doing?
Yeah. So you feel like French fries is less addictive than chips?
Yes, only slightly. Okay, Stevie.
Well, hold on. If you feel strongly about the chips being in front of the French fries, I'm willing to make that change.
Make the change.
I just feel like
I do.
The grease factor on French fries is too high for me.
Well, we can.
I
switch
thought that French fries could may even be number 1.
There's no way.
Well,
Okay,
where?
Stevie, we are locked in.
Okay, you currently have 4 correct.
Okay, so we have the 3 that that are locked in already, and then one more. I think you got to go fries number 1.
Really?
I love cheese, and I didn't find myself wanting to go back as often as the chips or the French fries. And I
Okay.
found myself wanting to go to French fries more than chips.
All right. French fries, chocolate, chips, then cheese.
I mean, again, you let me get French fries at number 1. So if you want to keep
No,
chips at number 3.
I thought chips should be. All right, chips at number 4, cheese at number 3.
Okay, keep chips at number 3 and move cheese at number 4. I think you got to put cookies above pizza.
I think I was going to say cookies needs to go to number 10.
Well, first
we
of
have
all,
to switch something else.
We know that cheeseburgers and cake are probably also wrong, because if they were both right, then we would have had 5 right, because 3 were right already.
Yeah, we have to move those.
So
Let's just switch those 2.
you got to switch.
Switch
You have to
these
switch
two
all
groups?
4 of those.
Yeah, we have to switch pizza and cookies
And
then-
cheeseburgers and cake.
cheeseburgers and cake.
So we're putting cheeseburgers last, putting cookies higher than pizza.
Fudge. Where's fudge on the list?
Okay, are we locked in?
Oh gosh. Stevie, we are double locked in, and this is our final answer. We can't change anything else.
Well, you did better.
Oh,
You
gosh.
got 5 correct.
God.
So
Start at number
starting
10.
at 10,
Let us know.
and I really hate to break this to you, is cheese.
You know what?
Do you
I
want
was-
to rearrange these?
I just thought that it was addictive.
At number 9, cake.
Okay.
You got that correct. Then, of course, 8 is non-diet soda. 7, cheeseburgers. 6, this is crazy, French fries.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
French fries at number 6. Ice cream at number 5. Cookies at number 4. Chips at number 3. Chocolate at number 2.
Yeah.
And, of course, pizza at number
Pizza
one.
at number one? Yeah, okay.
My wife is thumbing her nose at me right now.
And you gave us all the reasons. You said it had all three factors. And when you said that, I was like, oh, maybe this should be higher
Pizza
than I'm
chocolate
thinking.
chips. See,
Listen, it's because of this pizza y'all gave us. Y'all gave us the crappiest pizza known to man.
Well, there's good news. You guys get to have a delicious milkshake.
bring it in.
Feel like a failure.
All right.
Feel like a failure.
I don't know if this is going to be good or bad. We're going to try and good Mythical more. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Red Link. My name's Mr. Bug Pop.
And I'm Ryan, and this is Minnie.
Minnie is our new friend we found on the trail at JJ Collette Nature Center near Morningside, Alberta, Canada. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
They just found a miniature horse?
Yeah.
What do you do, ride it home?
That's my dream, man.
How does it, is it like a magical horse that's just out in the woods by itself?
Just go hiking?
I'm concerned. That's all I can think about now. Click the top link to watch us guess what 2 snacks we've combined and what name we're giving them in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Mythicality is gonna land. If your hair is growing in size, get yourself some Mythical neon hair ties. Available now at mythical.com.